Hey guys, it's Jay. Welcome back to the channel. Oh my god, everybody. Oh my god. Okay, so first of all, I'm actually at my parents' place, okay, and we're celebrating Canada Day today. So happy Canada Day weekend to all the Canadians out there. And of course, happy early 4th of July to all my friends in the United States. This is an amazing weekend, though. This is an incredible weekend because what hijacked the whole holiday for me right now is the fact that good friend of the channel, Brick Something, just sent me an amazing photo, and I just had to share it with you guys. This is absolutely crazy, guys. Cats Lair. Cats Lair has actually been shown, and they're actually showcasing, at least we're going to try and figure out just how big this is, because the teases have all been in shadow, but this is the first time that we've seen one which has no shadow. This thing's absolutely clear as day. And we're going to try and figure out, we're going to try and do some funny little photoshopping and try to figure out just how big this thing is. Guys, if you enjoy this type of content, please consider subscribing to the channel. I post up to 2 episodes a week, and I hope you guys enjoy. And don't forget to hit that bell notification so you guys will always know when new episodes are posted. Guys, this is going to be nuts. Let's take a deep dive into this and see exactly what Brick Something served up today as the Thundercats main course for Canada Day. Let's have a look. Guys, I want to give a huge shout out to fellow YouTuber and wonderful content creator Brick Something for sending me the heads up on this, because I'm over here at my parents' place celebrating Canada Day, and guys, this is just absolutely crazy. I can't believe it. On Canada Day of all things, well, Canada Day weekend, Super7 just went ahead and dropped a bombshell on everybody. Huge thanks again to Brick Something. Thank you, my brother. This is absolutely amazing. Check it out, everybody. According to Brick Something, oh, Cats Lair. Another massive image, and I do mean massive image, of Cats Lair has been revealed by Super7. Let's take a deep dive into this and see exactly what happened today and why I'm freaking the F out. This is absolutely nuts. Heading over to Super7 on Facebook. They are really blowing my mind right now, and they've been teasing this for quite some time, but today has been the most substantial tease of all, because if we scroll down, we can see, yes indeed, Mumra, you are being watched, hashtag coming soon. Super7 2 hours ago has revealed an actual unshadowed image of Cats Lair, and this one's the most substantial by far, because, oh my god, we actually see a Thundercat in shot, giving us an idea, a basic idea of how big this thing could possibly be. And oh my god, this thing is absolutely massive. This thing is huge. Guys, this is crazy. This is nuts. I wasn't expecting this at all, and I gotta tell you, I'm blown away by this. Let's take a deeper dive into this and see exactly what we're looking at here. Oh my god, guys, this is nuts. Okay, so let's try and dissect exactly what we're seeing here. First of all, right at the top, we can see that the Cats Lair's head is still visible. So we know approximately how big the head of Cats Lair will be, along with the collar. We can even see the back of the Cats Lair itself, and the shoulders, along with the spikes that are at the top. I've been very happy and very positive about the way this all looks and the way this all is coming together, because it's very much the Rankin and Bass cartoon version of the Thundercats, and that's just freaking me out. You can hear my things around me, guys. If you can hear that, I apologize. Again, I'm not at my parents' place. A couple of Easter eggs here I'm gonna get into in a bit, because there's a lot of fun little Easter eggs that I can see. But anyway, wow, check this out. They actually have the full monitor screen where the Thundercats look out into the third Earth to see if trouble is brewing from the mutants, from Mumra. As it said, you're being watched, Mumra. This is crazy. The console station is all here. Lionel is seated in front of the actual monitor station. He's monitoring what's happening with the third Earth, how things are happening. And I see a clip here. This is interesting. We actually see a clip at the top, and does that mean that we can actually open up the monitor to put different slides into this monitor case? That would be sick. We put different scenes that are from the cartoon, or you can or possibly you can even make your own scenes for the Thundercats for this entire scene yourself. That's amazing.
Now, it doesn't stop there. We can actually see on the console itself a lot of different doohads and doohickeys. We can see the vents, which actually cool the computer down. We can see all the slots for the different data tapes that were showcased in the show. There are small micro monitors here to actually showcase different relays and different readouts, different switches and different buttons. Again, not everything was visible during the show, but it's amazing to see this stuff all here laid out in front of us. It doesn't seem like there's any place for the braille board. However, right in front of Lino, we can't see what the console looks like here, so it possibly could be the braille board itself, which would be absolutely incredible. Oh my goodness, guys. We can even see some of the other additional console features down here. Now, there were some specific episodes where the computer was infected with a virus, or someone like Grun the Destroyer would come in and haunt the Thundercats Lair. I seem to remember an episode where they actually had to come down to the console and pull out some of the controller boards in order to regain control of the Thundercats Lair. I love the wonderful details. Less is more, in my opinion, and I really do appreciate everything that they're doing here. Zooming into the left and right consoles, yes, this is so awesome because these were featured in the show very much so, and I really appreciate that they still have both of these consoles present here. We can see the monitors here are well displayed, and I'm hoping, I really am, that this little piece here is another tab which you can unlock and actually insert new, backlit screens, so we can see multiple sequences from the show being displayed on the monitors and switch them out periodically. That would be absolutely amazing. Here we have that wonderful seat, which is exactly the way it appeared in the Thundercats TV show. And of course, the consoles are very reminiscent of what they looked like in the show. And we have two different display units showcasing that Thundercats are always on guard, protecting the citizens of Third Earth, and of course, the new Thunderians, who eventually will show up. In some wonderful little Easter eggs that we're seeing here too, if we scroll down a little bit further, we can actually see a glimpse of the main foyer and the doors which lead out to the observation deck. Now, this is something I'm hoping they're going to start revealing more and more and more, because this is going to be an amazing area where the Thundercats can just sit down and perhaps have a meeting with a meeting table. If you watch Mad Hatter's review on his channel, he actually has revealed some of the wonderful, juicy little tidbits that he learned during his own what's it called, a preview of a version of the Thundercats Cats Lair, and he actually has a lot of juicy tidbits that you guys should definitely head over to his video. Holy Jaga, Ultimates Cats Lair is coming. Definitely head over to his channel, give him a like and a follow, tell him that Jay sent you, and you can find out some more details that he was able to offer for this particular Cats Lair, which is just blowing my mind. We can also see that additional consoles are present in this area of the meeting, what I like to think of as the meeting room. And yeah, this is going to be great. Mad Hatter did actually mention that there should be a Sword of Omens holding chamber, much the same way it was shown in the show. He said that there should be additional features that are not showcased here and will be revealed later. But this is super exciting, guys. And you know what? I just wanted to take a quick second and try and get a gauge of how, just, utilizing what we have here, just how big this, playset is in relation to the Thundercats. So let's take a deep dive into that. But just before we do that, do you guys see what I see? I see somebody is playing Tetris. I don't know. These are just 3D renderings, and we don't know if this thing is actually playable right now. But that is a Tetris board if I've ever seen one. That is literally the most fun thing I've ever seen. They're actually playing Tetris. Tetris still exists in Third Earth. This is amazing. But now that we've seen most of the Easter eggs that this has to offer, let's go ahead, head over to Photoshop, and see exactly what we can do to try and gauge how big this Cat's Lair really is. All right, guys, so here I am in Photoshop, and what I want to do is I want to try and get a sense of how big this stupid thing is, because honestly, this is nuts. And having spoken with Mad Hatter and his predictions, he just put out a video earlier, and man, it was crazy. So let's try and figure this out. All right, so this is the Cat's Lair that was teased by Super7 today. And man, what a tease! I mean, check out that monitor. We can see the shoulders of the Thundercats Lair, the Cat's Lair itself. We can see the head. We can see the spikes, and that's a really good point for us because we can actually use that to try and gauge the overall size of this thing. It doesn't appear as if there's a lot of room here. You know what I mean? I don't think they can actually stand in this area unless maybe they have a pull-out tray where you can actually put more Thundercats on top. I really don't know how that's going to work, but let's stay focused. Let's stay focused. So what I want to do here is I want to grab the image which I made up. So that's the image, and this was the reveal, right? Sorry about the clanging over there, guys. I'm actually at my parents' place, and we're celebrating Canada Day. So happy Canada Day, everybody! So here that's how that's being arranged. And what we're going to do is we're going to take this, and I'm going to overlay another lino right here. So there he is in scale with the guy that I have here. And what we're going to try and do is we're going to try and take this, and I'm going to take this down to 50% so that I can see what I'm doing. And with using that 50%, we can have a translucency on this. And this is a technique we use a lot in Photoshop. So now I can actually, if you see what I'm going to try and do here, I'm going to match the shoulders, the back, and the horns, or the little horns on the sides of the shoulders there. And if we just bring it up enough, we can actually line it up, as you can see right here. We can try to line it up as much as possible, and we can try and increase it as much as possible within a varying, amount of error, right? We can try and do something like this, and we keep going up, right? And that is about as close as I think we're going to get, because take a look at this, okay? If you see here, I've sort of matched the horns or the spikes, and there's the shoulder and the back, right? Same thing with this side on here, and then we're just going to line it up as close as we can. So that's pretty close right there. That's pretty close on that side. There's, again, margins of error, right? We're going to have to do a little bit more, maybe. Okay, I think that's probably the closest we're going to get. We'll kind of like line it up. And again, there's going to be a slight margin of error here, but I think this is approximately, right? Looking at the shape, right? The shoulders. And this one's a straight on, this one's a little bit angled. So I'm going to go ahead and use this as a reference point. Okay, that's what I'm going to do right here. We're going to use that as a reference point. Okay, now this is the important stuff here. All right, we're going to blank this out. Okay, so we're going to take this to 100%. Okay, so now this is 100%, and Lionel here, he's also 100%. Now, what I want to do here is actually blank this out, because this is, as we can see here, taking it back to 50%. That's more or less where it is. Okay, and we can even correlate that slightly, because see how the door frame, it's actually almost the same width as this door frame here, right? We're looking at it at a slightly different angle, but it's still within a margin of error. So basically, I think that we're looking at more or less the same type of size. Okay, now my guesstimation on Lion-O was roughly this big. Okay, that's how big I thought Lion-O was going to be on the Cat's Lair. Okay, now interestingly enough, if we take this Lion-O and we just duplicate him, we overlay him onto the other Lion-O, right? Check this out. This is fun. We'll do edit, transform, flip horizontal. Okay, and see the way his hair is. Okay, see his shoulders. Right. Remember, this is something of a different angle, right? So, but if you look at the shoulder width, okay, the shoulder width is basically the same. You see what I'm trying to say? Like if we take this shoulder right here, so that's his shoulder there, and that's his shoulder there, right? If we take that as a measuring stick, okay, so if we take this green line, okay, if we take this green line as a measuring stick for his shoulder, all right, we're going to take it behind here. All right, so this is the width of Lionel's shoulder right here. Okay, and if we take another one of those green lines and we bring it up to Lionel's shoulders here, that's pretty close. That's pretty close. You know what I mean? Again, he's at a different angle. He's not exactly the right, angle to really judge this, but honestly, I think I got pretty close. I think I got pretty close. The, we won't be able to tell until the final version is revealed to us. But with all things being equal, or at least as close as they can be, I wager. Again, this is just me pipe dreaming, but I'm thinking that this is the proper size of Lion-O, right? And that means that my guess from from a few days ago wasn't that far off. I think that we possibly could be looking at a Cat's Lair, which is just absolutely gigantic. It is absolutely huge. Like truthfully, it is absolutely massive. But yeah, this was scaled up from my original example of this, right? So this, I'm thinking that I was more or less in the ballpark. It might be plus minus a little bit, but I think, this is all speculation. This is all guessing. We're all just guessing here, right? I'd like to believe, I would like to believe that more or less, this is going to be the size of Cat's Lair. And wow, just wow. I mean, this thing is absolutely beastly. Like, this thing is huge. This is ridiculous, guys. This is going to be absolutely massive. Wow, guys, this is nuts. I can't believe it. This is going to be an amazing playset. I can't wait. I just can't wait. I'm losing it. I'm losing it, guys.
Oh my god. Oh my god, guys. That's absolutely nuts. This is crazy. This thing's going to be absolutely massive. Huge shout out to Brick Something for letting us know about this. Actually, I discovered this while I was on live stream with the Toy Sorceress and Ken of Ken Connections over at Ken's channel. Definitely head over there, check out that video that we did for the live stream. You will see my reaction, you will see the Toy Sorcerer reaction, and you will see Ken's reaction. We all lost our minds. We lost our collective minds. I'll leave a link in the description below so you can see that live stream. You guys are going to have a lot of fun. Of course, definitely check out Brick Something. Definitely check out Toy Connections. Definitely check out Toy Habits, the Toy Sorceress, and of course Michael over there. And of course, definitely check out Mad Hatter, who gives some wonderful tidbits about what is actually going to happen with this thing, hopefully. And of course, huge thanks and shout out to Brick Something. Definitely give him a like and a follow, especially if you're into Animal Warriors of the Kingdom. He's got some great videos down there, and you're not going to regret it. Thanks to everybody who contributed for this, because it's been absolutely amazing. Guys, I really do hope, according to Mad Hatter, that we're probably going to see this during San Diego Comic-Con. And I'm trying my best, guys. I'm trying my best to get an interview with Brian Flynn of Super7. Hopefully something will happen. I'm not sure. I don't make any guarantees, but I really, 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 really want to pick his brain on how this has happened, how this actually came together, and what's going on with it. Because this is absolutely nuts. Let me know in the comment section below, guys. What do you think about this reveal of the very first unshadowed reveal of the Thundercats Cats Lair? Are you guys as excited as I am? Because I am absolutely thrilled about what I just saw. Are you guys in on this? Because just like Mad Hatter said, this thing is huge. This thing is absolutely massive. But as I've tried to make, some sort of calculations here, I'm hoping it can still come under the $700 price point, because it's not, if my theories are correct, it's not nearly as wide as Snake Mountain, and technically, depending on what it actually ends up being, it might not be as tall as Snake Mountain. And it's still freaking huge, though. So I'm hoping that it might come in at under $700. But that's a pipe dream, really. It's highly unlikely. But if it falls under $800, I'm all in. I am all in under $800. If it's anything over that, dear Lord, I'm going to have to figure something out, because I need this. I need this in my life. I am an absolutely huge, massive Thundercats fan, and I absolutely need this. But let me know in the comment section below, are you in on this? Is this something that if it's under $700, you're in? Or if it's over $700, you are completely out? Or do you think that you have room for this massive playset? Is this something that you can actually get into your house? Or is this something that just will not fit, and unfortunately, you're going to have to pass? Let me know those comments in the comment section below, guys. If you enjoyed this episode, please do leave me a like. It really helps me out. And if you're in the position to help the channel, please consider checking out my Patreon page. It's Mega J Retro on Patreon. Guys, the patrons and channel members of the channel help me make wonderful episodes every single week, and I couldn't do without them. They are the best. Thank you so much for your support, everybody. It really means the world to me. Guys, I hope you're all doing well, staying safe. And as always, everybody, thank you very much for watching. Thundercats! Ho! Good journey, everyone. Geek proud.
I want to give a huge shout out to all my Patreon and channel member supporters. Thank you so much, everybody. It's thanks to your support that this channel continues to grow, and I really could not have done this without you. You guys are the best. Thank you so much for your support, guys. It really means a lot and really helps the channel to keep growing.